Time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, what's up? Happy Friday. It is a KVJ show. You guys ready for a weekend?
What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I thought so.
What do y'all think?
Okay. I'm definitely ready for it.
Yes, I love Fridays. It gets a little pep in your step.
Weekend starts now.
Is there anything special that is going on here today? I know there were a lot of food concoctions that were kicked around yesterday and all that kind of stuff. Is there anything special that we've got other than just being Friday?
Well, the deal usually is I will buy if Virginia flies, and I forgot to line up the financial stuff behind the grilled cheese party, and I am just embarrassed, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
It's okay. We can fly on a Monday.
You're right. Not great for the diet. That's the weigh-in day.
Yeah.
Well, weigh in at 7. Grilled cheese party starts at 7:15.
Okay, I love it.
Or you know what? You should maybe weigh in afterwards. You throw suits off, and then you got an added advantage because that's not true weight. You're just weighing food.
Right now, Suits is destroying me in this weight challenge.
It's beating you by 4 pounds.
He might be. Yesterday, I hung out with Suits, and he was very good. I was trying to shove all kind of fat and sassy snacks down his throat. He would not budge.
Not doing it, huh?
No, he's staying disciplined.
Okay. How you been?
I pick my spots, baby.
Okay, you're not all the way there yet.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Do you have a goal on how much weight that you're trying to lose in this? I think we're halfway through coming up on Monday.
I'd like to lose 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Drop 10 lbs.
My body weight needs to be around 175.
Okay.
Ish.
You're 184, is that right?
Probably 185.
Okay. All right. After yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
We'll find out on Monday.
Did you have pizza?
I did not have pizza yesterday.
What'd you have?
Very large subs.
Oh,
you did?
Subs.
Okay.
You and Panda danced with subs when y'all were together.
Going to a sub run.
Oh, you are? Okay. New carbs had to be involved in there somehow.
Yes.
Had to. Well, welcome to your Friday. It is the KVJ show. We got No Name Movie Game coming up at about 7:20 here today. We've also got some misconnections around 8:30, and producer Dennys knows when you're high right at 9 o'clock. So dial in for it right now. It is on KVJ TV. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, you know, Machine Gun Kelly is going to be the musical guest this Saturday on Saturday Night Live. He's going to be doing the show with John Krasinski. And I guess Megan Fox has been showing up with Machine Gun Kelly to show her support.
Okay.
Yesterday, they spotted her at New York rehearsals wearing a giant, heavy-looking diamond ring on her left hand.
Okay.
Okay, she's gone on the record and said, and I quote, "I knew right away he was what I call a twin flame."
Twin flame.
Twin flame.
Pretty deep.
Okay.
Instead of a soulmate, guys, a twin flame is actually where a soul has ascended into a high enough level that it can be actually split into 2 different bodies at the same time. So we're actually 2 halves of the same soul.
People shouldn't talk at all publicly for the first 3 months of their relationship because you say a lot of dumb things, believe me. I did it on the radio before. You say dumb things right in the beginning.
That's amazing. Sean King, who is Larry King's, I guess, wife when he passed away. I thought they were separated, but I guess they never officially got divorced.
Oh, really?
That's fascinating. So, I mean, she gets everything unless
And
they're
really
divorced.
convenient. I mean, how great is that? She didn't have to sleep with him, and then she gets his money?
That's amazing. Worked out awesome. How do we know she didn't kill him? She says it's not COVID that took him, which was widely reported COVID, including on this show. Larry's sixth wife, Julia, had come out and said that it was COVID. But Sean, who's his seventh wife, said, no, actually, it wasn't COVID. He beat COVID. He had it back in December, and he beat it. But he got sepsis afterwards from other infections, probably related to the COVID, but not directly the COVID.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
His third wife said it was Ebola.
Can we get these wives on the same page?
Yeah, so I think 1 through 8, they've all got a different story of a cause of death.
It's hard to get 7 women on the same page.
That's why you don't get married to 8 different times, because you'll have 8 different causes of death when you finally pass.
Is this true? Is Emilio Estevez talking about a Duck sequel?
So what we have is some special audio. This is a preview, a trailer, if you will, of the up-and-coming, I guess, reboot?
Okay.
Yeah, they're rebooting everything these days.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jbird?
So the other day I had a big snack day with Panda. We got subs, although we fell short a little bit. I thought we could have done more snacks. Kind of left me with a little emptiness inside me.
You guys had this plan, and then you went to Tijuana Flats, and they had closed it, and it sounded like it just reeled from there.
I think when you get your food spirit crushed, it's tough to recover and think clearly.
Y'all should have drove to Jupiter to the other Tijuana Flats.
Again, we were reeling. It was a difficult time. I love Jersey Mike's. It was right next door, so we went to Jersey Mike's, and we got all these cookies and brownies and stuff. I got the cookies. Panda got this big brownie, and he left it back at my place.
Oh, that's rare for Panda to leave that by accident.
I know. I texted him back. I took a picture of it. I said, I have your brownie. I don't want to eat it because I know it's special.
Yeah.
He said, dude, I get it, but go ahead, eat the brownie.
Yeah.
And this was Monday. This all happened. So I got this brownie on Monday, and I kept it on my kitchen counter, and I've gone to eat it 4 different times, and I haven't had the heart to do it because it's not my brownie. This belongs to Panda. That's against snack code. And just in case there's a little kid listening right now, give the snack back.
You are a role model.
Give that brownie back to Panda. It's not right if I was to eat that snack. Now, a few years ago, I would have probably ate that snack.
So you've matured.
Well, I like to say, Kevin, I'm better than I was yesterday. And that's all we can do
That's
in
all
life.
we can do, yeah.
Yeah, that's all we can do in life.
And now it's showing itself.
Yeah, so I want my snack maturity to get back to Panda.
I will give it back to Panda, and I just hope one of the children doesn't spot it before then.
On a Wednesday, I was holding that in my hands like a baby. And I didn't have the heart to do it. It belongs to Panda.
You're a role model.
Thank you. I'm a Swiss role model.
Swiss cake role model.
Virginia, what do you have on your mind today?
Well, Bird, I know you've been talking about getting on the jet ski, having some fun. I just want to throw this out there. We're taking the jet ski out this weekend.
Nice.
Yes. So I've got to go bring it for scheduled maintenance. This is the thing. Like when you have a jet ski, it's not like a car where a car clocks miles. On a jet ski, it clocks hours. So every time you clock 50 hours on the jet ski, you're supposed to take it in for like your oil change and tune-up equivalent, whatever they do to the jet ski. So this weekend, we're going to go play on it for a little bit, and then I'm going to put it on the trailer and bring it to the guy for maintenance. The guy that maintains my jet ski literally lives 2 blocks from your new house, Jbird.
Wow. I mean, that's the universe saying, get together.
I think it is. Because you can come run on the jet ski with us, have some fun, and then when we're done, I'll drive the jet ski to him. I can drive you home.
Let me know what day you're doing it, what time. I got some plans this weekend. Let's see if we line up.
All right.
You're in the mix. You might make the cut.
All right, Swiss cake.
There's a lot of debate from the Dad Rock montage that we played. It is something that is out now. It's called Now That's What I Call Dad Rock, a 3-disc compilation. It was not well received in here in our studio, and so I just started to jot down what I thought maybe should make a great dad rock compilation, and I think I'm going to put together my own.
Yeah, because Fabian in the chat room was like, that dad rock montage was perfect. I didn't think it was perfect.
Well, arguably, I think it goes into a little bit of grandpa rock, and that's where you've got to recategorize, because some of the deeper classic rock cuts that they have on that, like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
You know, that was music that really was out in the 70s. And, you know, I'm an older dad, and that still would have been before either I was born or I would have been like 5.
Well, that was old even when you were a kid.
Yeah,
that
it
music.
was. Yeah. So, I mean, we really need to touch on when you're looking at, you know, a lot of your dads now, it's, you know, late 20s into early to mid 40s. And so I think it's got to be music that speaks to that. I mean, if it really is right now dad rock for this era, you got to change it up. So I'm going to put together a true, honest to God dad rock playlist, and I've kind of pulled out a lot of the artists that I think you're going to hear on this, and tell me what you think. Songs like Santeria. Does that feel like dad rock to you?
I don't know, man. That song's kind of awesome. To me, dad.
It doesn't have to be like not awesome.
I know. But
But I mean, that's a big song for people that age.
Okay, I should rephrase it. I feel like that song's too cool for dad rock.
Well, why can't dads be cool?
I'm not
Kevin.
saying dads can't be cool.
Simmer your cargo shorts down. We're not saying dads aren't cool.
Well, then why can't Santeria make it?
Santeria's too cool. He's right.
I think Santeria is too
you're
cool.
you're speaking out of both sides of your mouth. You're saying we're not saying dads can't be cool, and then I say Santeria, and you're like, that's too cool.
That's too cool for
and
you.
It can't be dad rock.
There's
So
dad.
what are you saying? You're saying dad rock's. You can be a cool dad, but you can't have Santeria because it's too cool.
I think Santeria is more universal. I don't think it should have the ownership of a dad rock. I think that is so many people like that song. It doesn't fall into dad rock. It's too cool.
He's trying to make dad rock cool.
Which is making it lamer.
Right.
Yeah, I don't get it then. I really, honestly, I think I'm gonna abort the project because I don't get it.
abort
You've
it.
never sounded more like a dad than you do right now.
So that's not dad rock?
I don't think you should abort the project. I think this is proof why you should continue it because it's such debate. But Santeria is too
So
cool
that's
for dad
not
rock.
dad rock.
But
No.
like Superman
I don't
by
know many dads that don't like that song.
that one. That doesn't mean it's dad rock though.
Really?
Yes.
I'm a dad and I don't get dad rock then.
Like, okay, what's that one song? You can be in my kryptonite, you are my Superman. That's dad rock.
Yeah. Okay.
That is dad rock.
I agree with the bird. He's nailing it.
Okay. Weezer. That's not dad rock?
Weezer might be too cool.
I think Weezer's too cool.
Okay, then I gotta quit because I don't. I just know what I listen to.
Okay, I'll tell you
It's
what.
got to be more generic.
What-
It's got to be more, a little bit of cheese, more generic.
The Weezer song that would make it in on your list would be Beverly Hills. That would be a dad rock song.
That would be dad rock.
Yes,
Because
it's-
that's got a little cheese.
It's got cheese.
It's generic.
It's very produced. It's very popular.
Yes.
Dads would be, hey, Beverly Hills.
Oh, I love it.
There's got to be a sense of corniness to it.
Thank you.
Okay.
But that's why there's going to be a debate because someone's going to hear me say, Three Doors Down, Bird, that's a great band. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
So there'll be debate.
So what about, like, for instance, Seven Nation Army, White Stripes? Dad rock?
That started off cool, and I think it could morph into dad rock only because it's always in sports arenas.
Okay. So basically, any song from Nickelback would make it.
The rock star
Yeah.
is definitely dad
Yeah,
rock.
Nickelback
Yes.
is dad
And
rock.
I'm not
Okay.
hating on Nickelback, but
Yeah.
it's dad rock.
And Imagine Dragons, too.
It's dad rock.
Totally.
Okay. Imagine Dragons. Okay.
Kevin's the only dad in the room, but we have to break down dadism.
It's almost
Yeah,
like
I really don't. I'm trying to get it, and I don't get it.
it's mass produced. Just
It had to reach past a point of critical mass that it got overplayed.
yeah, it's kind
To
of
be
like
on the Dad
it's like
Rock
those
compilation.
It's like those bands that are super popular, but you can never find anyone that likes them. It's weird.
Okay.
They're super popular. They got mega hits.
Okay, well, what about a Foo Fighters song? Most dads I know love Foo Fighters.
I think it's too cool.
Foo Fighters is way too cool for
It's
dad
way
rock.
too cool for
yeah,
dad rock.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they were cool before dads were getting into it. Foo Fighters too cool for dad rock.
Okay.
And, I mean, Foo Fighters, young people are like, damn, that's good.
I think some people are going to agree and get what me and Virginia are saying, and some people are going to think we're so off the mark.
Because all of
Okay.
this is very subjective.
It really is.
What about like a Papa Roach last resort? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Bennett.
Too angsty for dad rock.
Not dad rock.
Yeah, not dad rock.
Okay.
And they're too upset.
It's. I see what you're doing there, but
Yeah.
it's not.
I was just going through like all the rock I know dads listen to.
It's
and
dancing,
none
but it's
of
not.
it's making the list.
It's too angsty youngster. Yeah, it doesn't make it.
Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park can delve into it. Yeah, the one thing, and I don't know
Know why.
why. That song
Okay.
is considered a dad rock
Okay,
song.
that could make a dad
Yes,
rock
it is.
compilation.
Totally.
Okay, what about you? Remember the band Finger 11?
Yes, you're circling it.
Okay, Finger 11.
What was
could
their
make-
big song? It was kind of here, ho, here. Yeah, there's kind of music a lot of times is dad rock.
Okay, like they're Trapped Headstrong.
No,
That's
too angsty.
Too angsty. Okay. All right. What about Saliva? Click, click, boom. Or is that too
I think again. Now you're
too hard,
Saliva,
too angsty?
I can't speak on Saliva. I don't know their songs. that
Okay.
well. It's a little extreme for the bird.
Okay. Incubus?
Oh, that's straight up dad rock.
Okay, that's dad rock.
That is
Okay.
dad rock.
All right. Okay. I gotta try to figure out what exactly is on this. Okay.
Do you agree?
I agree with every word you're saying.
This is without a doubt dad rock.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay. Somebody said Dave Matthews Band.
Ugh.
Does that make dad rock?
That's too because it's too
It's too soft.
It's too universal too.
Okay.
Women love it.
It's chick rock.
Yeah, it's more. And I know dudes love Dave Matthews, but it's not dad rock
No,
specifically.
no.
Okay. Disturbed. Down with the Sickness. Come on, dude, get down with the sickness.
No.
Too hard? Okay, that's not dad rock.
Because that sounds like almost like the Papa Roach song to me. Let's get down with the
Okay.
sickness. This is my last resort.
Okay. All right.
You could mash those too.
You could imagine.
Totally.
So will we make a dad's rock compilation that no dads would listen to? Is that what we're doing here?
Ours is very specific.
Yeah,
It is.
'cause I don't know if any dads, at least this dad, is not going to listen to what you guys want on it.
And I'm not sure if the people get what me and Virginia. Maybe they're not.
We have a filter and a criteria here. The one
Okay.
that you came with had no filter, no criteria. It was a hot mess.
And I see what you're saying, Kev. Yes, dads
Yeah.
are going to like the songs you talked
Right, I was
about.
just thinking if I were hanging out with a bunch of dads, this is what I would play, and they would be like, these are great.
That's friends hanging out. That's not dad rock. There's a difference.
Thank you,
There-
Kevin.
there's
Your
a
friends, some of them might be too cool for dad rock.
Yeah, you can be a dad and too cool for dad rock.
Yes.
Okay.
You might be too cool
All
for
right,
dad rock.
All right, I just, yeah, okay.
You kind of are too cool for dad rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get dad rock.
I'm glad you didn't abort it, though. I think we had to have this conversation.
Somebody said Creed. Creed
Dad
should
rock.
make dad
Yeah.
That's dad rock.
That they get it.
rock. Okay.
Yeah, that person gets it.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. All right. So we'll try to figure out go back to the drawing board here on the True Dad Rock compilation. So a highly contested issue. I didn't know
no.
it was so controversial.
We have spoken.
That's
Yes.
Contention is now aside. Now you know what dad rock is.
Other than cheese.
I don't know that I do, but I know what songs you're saying don't make it.
Other than cheese, that's the most connected me and Virginia's ever
know.
been on a thought process.
Yeah. The Dad Rock compilation. Trying to put it all together.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, we had a little bit of chaos right out of the box, but I think maybe it's corrected itself a little bit. I was looking at some of the comments on the compilation of the Dad Rock, which fumbled earlier. The 3-disc compilation on Now That's What I Call Dad Rock was not liked by Virginia and Jbird. My list was not received much better, but we're kind of getting more of a fine tune in on what this is. And Ramon in the chat room said that really what needs to make a true dad rock compilation, it's a song that you like, but your kids would be embarrassed to rock out with you in the car out loud.
She gets it.
Yeah.
That's a good note.
It's kind of like the dad mix has to mock dads, is what Stephanie said.
Thank you.
Yeah. There were some texts that people had sent in. Somebody said Pearl Jam is totally dad rock.
Disagree.
Okay. Somebody else said dad rock is bare naked ladies.
Again, disagree.
Okay. Somebody else who's a mid-20s year old dad said Rebel Yell by Billy Idol's my cut.
That's grandpa rock, dog.
Okay. Do all these bands make the cut on what you're saying dad rock is? Creed,
Yes.
Three Doors Down,
Yes.
Nickelback,
Yes.
Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye Blind, yes. Yep.
Match-
That's the beginning stages of dad rock.
Matchbox 20,
Yes.
Imagine Dragons,
Yes.
Fall Out Boy.
No.
No for Fall Out Boy. Okay. Linkin Park,
Certain songs.
Stained.
Which one's Stained, Virginia?
I don't know. I mean, if you should know a band, Stain, that should be your rock.
Is that one where hers on her home?
It was close, yeah. It was
No, they're not.
in that era.
They're too Buzz 1031 Stained.
Okay.
I feel like if it was a lot, if it was played on the Buzz a lot, it starts to get away from dad rock.
And you said the only one that really makes it by Weezer is Beverly Hills.
Yes.
But I'm looking at your compilation. You're only at about 8 songs.
Well, I mean, this is a new project. I didn't know this was thrown upon us.
Blink 182.
No, not dad rock.
Okay.
You're gonna get so many scathing emails. Who the hell does Jbird think he is?
Okay.
Bring him on, biatches.
Okay. Limp Bizkit.
No,
Really?
that's not dad rock. No,
Okay. Yeah, I don't. You're gonna have a very small list then. You're
that's not
eliminating
true.
a lot.
No, I won't.
Really?
I'll actually have a very long list.
Okay, then I think you need to put together your own compilation.
Unfortunately, you're just throwing out bands that, and I don't want to argue. You're just asking. You're asking the questions.
I just don't know what else you would encompass.
Well,
in
you
your-
had some in there. You were.
Yeah,
some
there's 8.
Well, yeah, but there's. I mean, I hear you.
Okay.
There's more out there.
There is. Okay. All right. Well, if you got any other suggestions for Jbird to shoot down,
And Virginia, she's on this train too. Although she's awfully quiet on the second part of the song.
Yeah.
Well, I disagree with you on Pearl Jam. That's the only one.
Pearl Jam, they were so big with everybody for so long before dads were rocking out to it.
I know, but in the here and now, I do believe Pearl Jam is dad rock.
Well, so we had our first fight.
the unity couldn't last that long.
No,
No,
never.
You knew it would eventually fall apart.
What about Smash Mouth? Dad rock?
Yeah, that's dad rock.
It is dad rock.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
definitely dad rock.
It's actually right nailing the head.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
that's a good
Offspring?
one.
Keep them separated?
No.
Dad rock, no?
I mean, I see what you're saying.
Okay. All right. We're adding to it. Maybe by the end of the show, we'll get our compilation together.
Well, someone in the chat room said the problem is we can't agree on a definition. Not only us, I think the chat room can't either. There's got to be a.
It's very divisive. Very
It's
hard to
very
figure out what is today's dad rock. I didn't know it was one of the hottest, most contested issues of our time.
I wasn't trying to argue
It's
with
nice.
you.
It's nice when we can stop fighting about politics and start fighting about dad rock.
Well,
Thank
those
you.
are my favorite kind of arguments to
Yeah.
have. Goofy, who gives a crap argument.
They're fun. You
Yes.
can walk away laughing.
Yeah, you
not
should.
wanting to cry and kill someone.
You should walk away laughing, although some people seem to be kind of mad.
More recent U2.
I don't know, man.
Some of their newer
They're
stuff.
so universally loved.
I know, but the older stuff is loved. What about some of the newer stuff? Like, what is that song? I Got My Boots. Remember that one?
I've kind of, ever since Bono hijacked my.
In 2014, you're still holding on to that.
U2 is its own category.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't give the seal of approval for dad rock on
Okay.
that.
All right. Well, keep working there. By the end of the show, though, we will have the compilation, and we'll put it up on Spotify today.
It's weird.
For
I
no
don't-
one to listen to.
I don't know the answer until you say the band, and that
Okay.
it just there's a feeling that comes with it.
Kevin needs you, though, to put this together so he can
I
put
do.
it behind him. He can't move on.
I'd love to have some beers with you and put this together.
We might do that on the podcast today. Before we leave here today, we're going to have at least a solid 12-song compilation list.
I'm not trying to make anyone angry, though. People are getting pissed off at me.
This is good. We need people to get mad about something new.
I'm over here just trying to have some lighthearted fun.
Okay, from dad dilemmas to mom dilemmas here on an email from Donna. What would you do? My 15-year-old daughter has a 14-year-old friend who started having sex with her boyfriend several months ago. Now she tells me that they've made a sex tape, quote, for his eyes only. Duh.
What?
She's not on birth control, but says they use condoms. My daughter doesn't want me to tell this girl's parents because she'd get mad at her. Would you get involved or leave it alone? Virginia, this could be something in your wheelhouse.
I mean, 14? That's how old the chick is?
Yes, she has a 15-year-old daughter, so I mean, this could definitely be speaking right to you in your age group. Imagine if this were happening. Your daughter Magnolia has a friend that is 14 and is sexually active, and a tape has been made for his eyes only. And you know this information. Do you get involved?
How well do I know this girl's parents?
I would say that imagine anybody in Magnolia's friend group. She's going on that excursion this weekend. Let's just say it's another one of those kids.
Yeah, one of those kids that come over when you give them snacks and stuff. So it's tight in the circle.
I would go to the mom. If it was a 14-year-old making a sex tape, I think that's where you have to step in, because that is way messed up, and it could have some horrifying ramifications.
Yeah.
I do. And if they're mad at me, I don't give a crap. I'm not here to be your friend.
Exactly.
And I think it's also how you wind up putting it as well. I think sometimes people could come to you with something they're supposedly concerned about that you're doing, but they got this tone of, I'm better than you.
No, you don't come with that at all.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what you don't do. You
Right.
need to come at somebody with, hey, I have genuine concern. I want to try to help you out, because when you have a video, you're talking about the law could get involved with something like that.
Absolutely.
And these are the kind of things that could get you expelled from school and really cause major problems.
And she's a mom. She was a 14-year-old girl once, just like I was.
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't have video and social media back then, because who knows what we would have done. This needs to have an adult step in and help her.
I mean, I think no matter who you are, if you find out that your friend's kid is doing some kind of sex tape, guy, girl, whatever, you got to let your buddy, your friend know that.
Yeah,
I would.
When you're tiptoeing on the lines of legality and something that could be a mistake that costs this kid seriously.
Oh my gosh. And then think about like when she and the boyfriend break up and he shares that tape with everybody. I mean, that could be horrifying.
I'd rather have that kid not like me and then be cool with the parent, let them know what's going on.
Well, what's going to be tough is her own daughter is going to be really mad at her for a long period of time, because she's like, Mom, don't tell her.
I don't care.
You can't do that.
I do not give one tiny bit of crap.
And maybe there's a way where you can tell your mom and then the mom goes to the other mom and not make it such a horrific deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If they do it quickly before anybody else sees it, they may be able to stop it from being bad.
You just don't want other people seeing it.
Right.
I mean, we don't know. Teenagers, who knows what the hell they're
They
doing?
share everything.
If these moms actually handled this properly with the right approach, I think that they could avert a serious situation and not have everything melt down. It depends upon how they handle it.
Quickly and with kid gloves.
Yeah, absolutely. Family Feud rules here from a survey of 77,000 Americans asking what states are the most polite and which ones are the most rude.
I mean, we know number one, right?
We tackle rude. You've got 10 states to deal with. Virginia, you get the first guess. What is on the board here? Family Feud rules. What do you think? Survey says?
States that are known as rude?
Yes.
I'm going to say New York. Forget about it.
Survey says?
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be number one, right?
It is not number one on the list.
There's worse?
It is actually sixth.
Okay.
We gotta delve into this list.
This is the perception of people in different states. That's what they think.
Gotcha.
Okay, Jbird, what do you think here? What is on the list for the rudest states in America, according to this survey of 77,000 Americans?
Man, I'm gonna go with New Jersey.
Okay. All right, New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey. All right.
Yeah, come on, New Jersey.
All right, feels good. All right, survey says?
All right. Very rude.
You hated your time in New Jersey.
I didn't love it.
You hate the state and everybody from it.
I never said that. I think I brought some baggage to New Jersey, and New Jersey and I, we just didn't jive together.
Oh, all that S-bomb you talked about Jersey was actually you, baggage?
I think it was both of us. We just didn't mix well.
Okay, you both have a point. Jbird, New Jersey was number 3. New York was 6th on the list. So you actually get more credit for your answer than Virginia did.
Interesting.
Okay, this is your last chance. Rude states. What do you think, Virginia?
I'm thinking between 2.
Okay. You can only make one answer.
I'm going to go because I really dislike somebody from there. Illinois.
Gonna go with Illinois.
Chicago, they can be rude.
Okay. All right. Illinois. Survey says.
Damn it.
Okay.
Should have gone with the other one.
Jbird, for the win. What do you think?
I'm going to go with Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. All right. Massachusetts.
Boston.
All right. Yeah. Massachusetts. Okay. Survey says.
Oh, yes.
Number 2 on the list.
Very mad, very miserable.
Number 1, according to this survey, is 77,000 Americans. Rudest state is Rhode Island.
I got family up there. It's pretty rude. They're pretty lippy up
So
there.
you agree?
Yeah, I didn't bring them up because I thought they were too small.
You've got Nevada and Connecticut rounding out your top 5. A lot of northern states there.
That little pocket of
Wow.
that northeastern
Very
area.
rude. Well, you look at that, it's got to be the rudest place in all of America, according to the survey.
Is California anywhere on that list?
They are at number 7.
Okay, because I feel like if you don't agree with some of their ways, they're going to make it tough for you, which would be...
Well, they're better than you.
Yeah, that's going to
They
come
let
off as
you
rude.
know. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Florida is number 8
I can see that.
on the rudest states.
Well, that's Boca.
Well, and you got to blame the
Boca's
Northerners.
doing the work.
You have to blame the Northeast because they all come down.
The only reason why Florida is on this list is because of the people of the states we already mentioned.
It's nothing but New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts people down here.
Yeah, look at the locals, like the Jbirds. They're sweethearts.
Yeah.
Look at them.
If you want to find polite people, go to the Dakotas. Both North and South made the top 5. In fact, there is a pocket in America where you could find the nicest people. Montana, Minnesota.
But I feel like the Dakotas, they're nice because they don't really see people that often.
So when they do, it's like, oh my gosh,
oh my
how
God,
are you?
It's a person. Hey.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's amazing. You're not a bison.
If they were in a more populated area, the Dakotas would hate each other.
Nebraska, Wyoming, Idaho, that whole area, that is a pocket of niceness. So we have a pocket of rude and a pocket of nice in America.
Well, isn't all those places a little bit more open, not as congested?
True, yeah. You're right. They're not on top of each other.
might be something
It seems
to-
like the more you see humans, the more you hate them.
A lot
and
of
the more
hu-
you're rude to them.
Well, a lot of humans together, I think, is going to cause some
We
conflict.
kind of figuring out what's going on here. It makes sense. Some quick celebrity birthdays today. Adam Lambert is 39 years old. Oprah Winfrey turned 67. And Tom Selleck, the old Magnum PI in Blue Blood, is 76 today.
Okay.
You still got it, Selleck.
He does. He's aging nicely.
Yeah, he is. He will get your grandma going.
Oh, yeah, you will.
This grandma got no problems with Selleck.
Oh, yeah. All right, about time to do the no-name movie game here today. You can dial us up if you would like to play along. 877-979-WRMF. I believe everybody's got a win now. Is that correct?
I think Dennys is the champ.
He is the champ.
Yeah.
You're right. We're all on even playing fields this year.
Okay. It is time once again for the no-name movie game. All right, here we go. Stat guy Josh has kind of put it all together here for us. We've got a win from Virginia, from Jbird, and from Dennys here. Dennys is the current champ. 3 weeks down, 3 different winners. First time ever a year has started out with 3 different winners. So.
In the history of KVJ, it's never happened like this.
Wow.
Pretty interesting stuff here, so thank you very much. When it comes to correct titles, how many you've gotten right. Virginia with 10. Dennys has gotten 10 right, and Bird's gotten 8.
All right. Slow to the race, but still at the dance. Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Dancing by yourself.
Speaking by myself.
Okay, let's get on today's contestants. To partner up with members of the KVJ show, Virginia's partner is going to be Bill from Sebastian. Hello, Bill.
Hey, good morning, guys.
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing well. Just woke up.
Okay, there you go. You got a fiery...
Shake the dust off that thing, Bill. Got to get business here.
What's that thing?
What is that thing?
Your brain.
Yeah.
We got this.
Okay, Bill. I know you do.
Okay, 60 seconds are on the clock. Virginia gives the clues. She can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. Your time begins now.
Steals from the rich and gives to the poor.
Robin Hood.
Yes. Pass. It's the biggest city in Illinois.
Chicago.
Yes. This is what you should do before you cross the street.
Look both ways.
Yes. Pass on that one. If I'm at home, I've been there for months, I'm going this.
Cabin fever.
Same philosophy, though, but different phrase. I'm
Stir
going.
crazy.
Yes,
Stir crazy.
yes. It's a fire-breathing, huge animal that's a mythical, yes. And if he's coming into the room, he's what?
The invisible dragon, peach dragon.
Pass. Pass. Dude, hang 10. This is what we say when there's good waves, bruh.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
No.
Point Break.
It's just what we say when
Surf's
there's
Up.
big waves.
Right at the buzzer.
Damn.
5 spot.
5 spot, very nice.
I mean, he dusted that thing
Right
off.
at the
He did.
Is it enough to win the tournament?
Probably.
Usually. Great job. What a great partner.
Just waking up, too.
Yeah.
I got to give that man some coffee and then see how he does.
Or some ginger.
Ginger shot.
Okay, our friend Caitlin is checking in from Charlotte to partner up with Dennys. Hello, Caitlin.
Hey, guys.
Okay, are you ready for this? You got to beat a 5.
I am. I just woke up also.
Oh, that's the magic.
Shake the dust off that thing.
Denny's.
It sounds different when you say it to a woman.
Watch your mouth, sweet Denny's.
Okay, 60 seconds are on the clock in the No Name Movie game. Your time begins now.
So sad and lonely. It's often said by Bird following this song. It's about a tiny horse. All right, pass that one. This is if you work out in the gym, this is a common phrase. No hurt, no advancement. Pass that one.
No pain, no,
Yeah.
no pain, no gain.
Yep, you got it. These are people on the internet that harp on other people. They're mean to them. It's a term.
Trolls?
Yep. This is a movie about two people of different wealths that switch their roles with each other. One is wealthy and corporate, and one is not. Pass that one. This is a
Trading places.
Yep, you got it. This is a gigantic dog. He has a blue collar, and he jumps on his owner. It's an
Clifford.
It's not giant as that dog, but a smaller version of that dog. Jumps on its owners. It's an old Saturday morning cartoon or comic. Pass that one. This is these are the people that if you
Marmaduke.
Oh, she got Marmaduke.
Yeah.
The buzzer.
Okay.
Is it enough?
No. Unfortunately not. Just fell a little bit short there. Okay. All right. Nice try, Caitlin. Thank you very much. Okay, I got a 3 spot on that because we didn't get the credit for the pain and gain.
pain and gain didn't get no credit.
You said, well, she was saying no pain, no gain.
Damn,
Yeah.
Suits called you out.
I called you out,
think
actually.
Kevin-
Suits gave him 4, yeah.
I think the great Oz,
Yeah.
Kevin,
Oh,
called him out.
Kevin called him
Sorry,
out.
we can't give credit for that.
He outranks Reek.
Yeah.
Reek got shut down.
Sorry.
You better bring your ginger shot next time.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Doesn't matter. You still would have fallen 1 short. All right, we got Jackie on here from Tamarack to pair up with the Bird. Hello, Jackie.
Good morning, KVJ.
Jackie, let's attack thee, if you know what I'm saying.
Come on, Yes, he's done this before saying we've lost. We gotta do this.
You're going to
We gotta
attack
do this.
Jackie?
No,
What did she ever do to you?
I said, Jackie, let's attack thee. Like the.
That means I'm going to attack you, Jackie. You know what that means, right?
The task at hand.
Stop trying to use Old English
Why don't
if you don't understand
Why don't you
it.
just stop talking? How about that? I'll make a deal with you. I'll stop using Old English if you stop talking. Sorry, let's go.
Art thou ready?
I'm Val. Thank you, sweet Dennys.
Goest ahead.
Okay, 60 seconds here on the clock. You've got to beat 5, Bird. A 6 spot will get you the win.
I want it so hard.
I bet you do. I don't want to hear about what you and Dennys do on the weekend, though.
Yes, we got somebody else.
Focus.
Private talk.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Jackie, here we go. Your 60 seconds starts now.
Pass. Think about a historical movie about 3 black women in the space shuttle industry.
Oh, I don't know.
Pass.
Pass.
I am doing this on the wall, and it's intriguing. It's got shapes to it. It looks like I'm making a bunny out of my hand on the wall.
A mural?
No, I'm using the light of the room. It's dark. It's light. It's dark. It's light. There's a thing. I pass.
I'm sorry. Pass.
No, I'm sorry. If I
You don't
No, I'm
apologize.
sorry.
if I murder you, I'm going to blank and dice you. No.
Slice?
I think she got it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think she said-
Pass.
She said splice.
Okay,
No.
think
You
about
just gave her the answer.
think about a burger joint and take out the 5 and put in a sweet word to describe their pass.
Oh my God.
I knew it, revolver.
That last one was wrong.
Oh.
I have no idea what just happened.
I know. I'm so.
Nobody does. You're not alone.
Who farted?
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Nobody has any clue.
I think you got spliced though.
No, you said slice, and then Virginia said splice.
I thought I heard splice.
Hey, but you know what? At least we had a fun moment together, right?
Yeah, good times.
Yes,
You gotta.
exactly.
Oh.
What is
about the
official
moments.
score is a goose egg on that. But,
It's about the moments.
My favorite clue
thank
was
you, Jackie.
when he said the burger place. He was trying to get you to say 5 guys, but replace the word 5 with nice.
Well, I knew I was under the gun at that point. I was just throwing Hail Marys, baby.
Shadow Puppets also was one.
Oh, that was a hard one. Hidden Figures was the NASA chicks.
All right, Bill, congratulations. You pick up the win today, my friend, for just waking up. You did pretty well.
All right. Hey, what was the dragon clue?
Enter the Dragon.
Bruce Lee movie. Okay, Bill, back to bed.
When the dragon comes in the room, enter the dragon.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That is tough.
Yeah.
I like how he still wanted to know what he didn't get right. That's a true champion.
That
right
is.
there. That is.
That's a man who wants to go back to
Yeah.
the drawing board, make corrections, and come back bigger and stronger.
He's studying game film.
We
That's kinda what he's
like
doing.
your style.
We all should study game film with everything in life.
Amen.
Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, Thrillist has come out with the best 21st century movie quotes of all time. Okay, there is a good little listing here. You got, let's say 10, the top 10 greatest of all time. I will give these to Virginia. How many out of 10 will she get correct? I named the quote, and she has got to say the movie.
Color me shocked if she gets 10%.
Damn.
So that would be 1 out of 10.
One. If you get 1, I'm proud of you.
Well, if I get 1, I'll get higher than your score in the no-name movie game.
Damn, it's cold. You're a cold witch.
Sorry, facts be facts.
All right, how much does Virginia not know movies? We'll put it to the test next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Virginia got the big win in the no-name movie game, but does that mean she even knows anything about movies? I don't know. That's what we're going to find out here. I've got 10 of the biggest movie quotes of the 21st century, according to Thrillist.com. Jbird doesn't think you'll get 1 out of 10 correct, Virginia.
Oh, that is not fair.
You got to prove him wrong.
They're
Pick
the
your
most
number.
popular ones.
Yeah,
I mean,
according to Thrillist, they say they're the biggest movie quotes of all time.
I will get 70%.
There's no way in heck. No, I'd bet my entire face and Kevin's that you do not get 70%. You will get 50%.
You don't know me.
Anybody willing to put a shock on the line?
You can shock my face. That's how confident I am. I'm not kidding you. You can shock anything on my body. The witch does not go any more than 5. And 5 is, I'm giving her a lot of credit. I've seen this list.
Okay.
There's no way.
All right. So Virginia's saying over 5. You're saying less than 5.
There's no way she gets 5.
Okay. All right. Let's see where this winds up here.
Oh, boy.
If Virginia gets 6 or more.
I mean, if they're the most famous movie quotes, I should know them.
But you don't watch a lot of newer movies. This is from the 21st century.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Okay. I will deliver them as best I can.
In character, please.
Yes. Okay. As best I can. Okay, Virginia, here we go. The first movie quote. Why so serious?
Okay, it's Jim Carrey.
All right. Good.
Why so serious?
Very good.
I think it's The Mask.
Okay. This is going to go great.
Is it?
Is it The Mask?
From the 90s? 21st century, dog.
That's not right.
We're looking for The Dark Knight.
Oh,
That's the Joker. Deliver that line.
this is going to be fun to watch. That was one of the easier ones.
Really?
Oh, how do you not know that one?
I was expecting, like, life is like a box of chocolates.
That's the 90s, dog.
Oh, I don't know the difference.
The 21st century.
Oh.
I got a lot of comments. I got a lot of comments.
Kevin goes,
Yeah, I'll keep all of the. I'm trying to keep score of all the wrong, and there's a lot going on here. Okay, all right, here we go. Again, best quotes of the 21st century. Okay, what about this movie? Boy, that escalated quickly. What movie is that from? It's a big famous meme now. You always see it.
You actually love this movie. Funny enough.
Boy, that escalated quickly. What is that from? Which movie?
Search Your Feelings.
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay. Anchorman.
Oh.
I mean, if we're not going to get
I do love that movie.
How does she win No Name Movie Game every week?
I don't know.
That's not the biggest quote from Anchorman.
What is?
I mean, probably burns the nostrils. Sex Panther?
I think you're paraphrasing quotes. Terrible bit, Kevin. I'm sorry. And it's not because of your fault. It's...
Wow. Okay. Well, it's not going well so far, Virginia.
Oh, it's not.
You missed the first 2. Okay, quote number 3. I wish I knew how to quit you.
You got to get this.
That is Brokeback Mountain.
Okay.
All right,
The witch is back.
Okay. That's her first.
Oof.
Movie 4. Wilson! Wilson!
That's Castaway.
Oh, no. She's heating up.
Okay.
Getting a little nervous.
2 right, 2 wrong.
Oh, crap.
She doesn't even go here. What is that movie? She doesn't even go here. What movie is that quote from?
Don't look at me for help.
Mean Girls?
Damn it! Damn it!
Oh! 3 in a row.
That's not the best quote from Mean Girls either.
What's the best quote?
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Well, look, this is according
This
to
is
Thrillist.
Yeah.
They'll let them send a letter.
Anybody would tell you.
Write a
Anybody
letter.
would tell you.
Stop trying to make fetch happen is way bigger than she doesn't even go here.
Write a letter.
Virginia's all of a sudden a movie expert now. She gets 3 in a row.
I mean,
She's
I
got-
do love Mean
Yeah.
Girls.
I go with the hard ones, Kev. I don't want my face to be shocked.
Oh, go with the easy ones. Let's shock his face.
Okay. You're almost there, Virginia. 3 more. And you were right. What movie is this from? You sit on a throne of lies.
That's from Elf.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Oh no!
It's my boy, Artie Lang.
Yeah.
His bad, the nasty Santa.
Okay, you got to get 2 more, Virginia, and Jbird gets the shock.
On his face?
How many more are left?
There are 4 more.
Oh my gosh, I spoke so soon. I want to fire you up.
You did.
All right, good.
Okay, best movie quotes from the 21st century according to Thrillist.com. Number 7, Virginia. But what I have.
Oh my God. Oh no! Come on, Kevin.
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
It's taken.
Damn it! No.
She only has to get 1 more out of 3 movies. And
Okay.
Bird takes the shot.
Okay, so I'm still in the game. I'm still there.
You still
All
are in
right,
the game.
All right.
Oh, Denny's just walked in with the shocker. Damn, the executioner's here.
All right, movie quote number 8, Virginia. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. What movie is that from?
You shall not pass.
Uh-oh. I think we got her on this one.
It's gonna come down to the wire. It's gonna.
I don't know. Is it like the new Star Wars?
Lord of the Rings.
I mean, you're in the world.
Yeah, I would never watch that.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Is this the last one?
Nope, got 2 more. 2 more. I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, come on, man!
What is that movie, Virginia?
National Treasure.
It is. And I'll give you the final one here. Hey, Ma, can we get some meatloaf? What movie is that?
Hey, Ma.
Hey, Ma, can we get some meatloaf? Meatloaf, Ma, come on.
Love Actually? I don't know.
Okay, final score for Virginia. She got 6 out of 10, 60%. Good enough for a shock to the bird. That final movie was Wedding Crashers.
Oh,
Will Ferrell.
Wedding Crashers.
He had 3 quotes there in the top 10. Very quotable dude. Okay, Bird, you ready for this?
I thought it was supposed to be on your face.
Well, I mean,
I'm just kidding.
I know.
I am just kidding.
These Johnny Come Latelys on Twitter. I'm already seeing the comments. Oh, you're gonna shock his face? Oh, you said you're gonna shock his face. That's how. Anytime I hear any kind of hate on Twitter,
That's how it sounds.
They always
It's in that
sound
voice.
like this, bro.
Okay. All right, go ahead and fire him up there, Dennys.
I don't want you to do it, Dennys. Let the witch do it.
Okay.
It
Virginia
hurts.
gets paid off.
It hurts worse when you do it, Dennys.
Okay.
This hurts me more than it hurts you. 1, 2, 3. Bringing Le Pen.
Okay. Good Lord.
There you go.
They put that on 9 level?
Yep.
Oh. Ow.
Oh, I like your pizza socks.
Ow.
Hurts, huh?
I can't get it off. It's digging in my skin.
Hit him again.
No. Ow, jeez.
Oh, Denny's hit him again.
We're going to just keep shocking Jbird, by the way.
Until you can get it off, we're
Yeah,
just going to keep.
Right. Keep going. Intervals of 5 seconds till he can get it off.
It's stuck on his leg. Hit him again.
And again. And again.
Stop it.
All right, Feel Good Fridays. What's your win for the week? Let us know. Text them in. 877-979-WRMF. Oh, yeah. Got some people some great news. Always love to hear that. Heading into a weekend, your Feel Good Fridays. You can share your good news with us here on the KVJ Show. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You can hit us up. Got a couple different ones with some emails that have come in as well. Got a Feel Good Friday from David, who's coming back to Florida after spending a month in Alabama. Apparently he's very happy about that for some reason. Also, Jennifer wanted to give Hunter a shout out for his excellent review from his kindergarten teacher. He's reading at a first grade level and is a fantastic student.
Fancy.
Oh, and he's getting ice cream today after school. How cool is that?
I mean, it's Friday. Why not?
He should.
Some baby news. Somebody said I'm having a baby girl. Also, somebody else said I quit my job. I got a new one 3 hours later, and I found out I'm having a baby. How about that for a day?
Wow.
Dang.
You're probably reeling.
Yeah, you don't have many days like that. That's a lot of big news.
Yes.
Somebody else said we're heading out to our baby moon before our baby girl arrives in April. I guess they're having a little romantic weekend before they become parents.
It's like a honeymoon, but for expectant parents.
You notice that a lot of people are having kids all of a sudden? I mean, we're getting a lot of announcements about
It's that pandemic. What else you going to do?
That lockdown's making people lock it down, if you know what I mean.
Somebody else said, I just finished a 4-day juice cleanse and lost 8 pounds.
Nice.
That is always good to hear.
I love that.
Very cool stuff. Somebody else said, I'm going to River Ranch today with my friend for the weekend, and I'm excited. It's a fun little place.
That's where Bigfoot wants to go, River Ranch.
He goes there. He tells me it's very peaceful. I hear it's amazing.
He wants you and Panda to go glamping with him. And I'm like, yeah.
I'd go glamping.
Y'all should totally do that.
I'd go regular camping, too. I don't need no fancy glamps.
Panda won't get in some little bitch-ass tent. I know Panda.
All right, that's fine.
Eric said he started keto and intermittent fasting, and in 1 week, he's down 8.2 pounds.
Nice.
That's cool stuff. Yeah, it works for a lot of people. Somebody else said, I just found out my first grandkid's going to be a boy. Very excited about that.
Aww.
And we also got a woman who left teaching to become a realtor and got Rookie of the Year in her sales firm. Very cool. Also, I want to give a shout out here. Mr. D said, hey, my students and I listen to your show during study hall. They're seniors and they just came back to campus. Can you give them a shout out? We're at Coral Glades High School in Coral Springs, home of the Jaguars. Their names are Liz, Anthony, and Raphael. They would love it. Our happy Friday is being back in the jungle where seniors rule.
Coral Glades.
Coral Glades. Coral Glades. Mr. D.
Mr. D.
Yes. Yes. There you go.
I'd chant the kids' names, but it's a little long.
So if you got any Feel Good Friday, you can hit us up, 877-979-WRMF. Did have a few birthdays that I want to give a shout out to, including Courtney from Brittany and Gizmo. You got a 9th birthday to Piper from Stephanie, Monica and the White Claw crew, Callie, Eddie, Oscar, Mia, and Marley, and 34th birthday to Dave, the best dad and husband from Stephanie, Ollie, Anthony, and Snoopy and Norman the dog.
Is that the group that came to our podcast?
At Das Beer Garden, they sat in the front row and all of them had White Claw.
But they were awesome because they were cheering and hooting and hollering what you want at a live event.
That's the White Claw. It makes you do that.
Yeah, it does. Well, it makes you do a lot worse than that.
Well, at the end, you're going to flip the table.
But you try to fight the bar after.
You might burn the whole place down.
And Roxanne from Fort Pierce, quick little birthday shout out for your son.
Yes, sir. It's my son's 13th birthday, first day of manhood.
Aww.
Look at that.
It's adorable.
Okay. Very nice. How you been, Roxanne?
I've been pretty good. I don't know if y'all remember me a couple months ago. I was the trailer tractor.
I can't forget you, Roxanne.
Roxanne, you will never escape my mind.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're a celebrity to me, Roxanne.
Awesome. That's cool to know. That makes me very happy. So now I got 2 Feel Good Fridays.
I love Roxanne.
I do too. All right. Well, hopefully talk to you soon, Roxanne. You know, one thing, if you're going to be at home and not going out, we just heard about the numbers on that Bridgerton that is on Netflix. Broke records, most watched show ever, like in a month's span on that. They were expecting like 67 million views. They got like 82, something like that.
Crazy.
But I'm just wondering, how many of those views are dudes?
I thought the same thing. I think dudes might have been forced to watch it, but no dudes went, I've got to get down with Bridgerton.
I had that moment when I saw the numbers. I'm like, I probably need to watch this to find out what it's all about. And then when people started describing that it's just a lot of overt sex and thrusting, and it's very chicky, and it's set as a period piece with classical music, I was like, the more people described it, the less I had any desire to see it. And I'm just kind of curious, do any guys like this? And would any guy actually take on a Bridgerton challenge to watch at least the first 2 episodes this weekend and report back on Monday what you think of it?
I'll take that challenge.
Okay.
I'll watch the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I know I'm more chick than you, Virginia. I get it.
I think we need all...
Can we get a real man to watch it?
I think all the guys here need to try to challenge themselves to 1 or 2 episodes of Bridgerton and then give an honest, fair report about it on Monday.
I'll give you a 2-episode commitment right now.
Okay.
I'll make Panda watch it too.
Yeah, you should.
All right,
he wants to stay home so bad. All right, you stay home, but you're going to watch Bridgerton.
Okay, so if any guy wants to take that, we will get the reviews coming up on Monday. Yesterday, we were talking a little bit about what was going on. I've never seen so many people on social media talking about the stock market than I did yesterday. It was on Twitter about every comment, and people you would never expect were commenting about the stock market yesterday.
Well, I think Jon Stewart joined Twitter just so he could rage about it.
Yeah.
He wasn't on Twitter before yesterday, and that's what he wanted to talk about. He joined Twitter so he could yell.
Yeah, if you are kind of lost by it, and I'm sure many are, I speak for myself. I was kind of lost from a lot of the stuff that I was seeing, like, oh, they short sailed it, and I'm like, what?
Huh?
Basically, to sum it up, a group of amateur investors saw an opportunity to make a lot of money if they all invested in GameStop at the expense of a hedge fund that was betting GameStop's stock would go down. And now, billions of dollars later, basically hedge funds are crying to Congress to change the laws so that they keep their power on Wall Street. And I saw that Robinhood app was getting panned like crazy because people are like, well, isn't that the whole concept of you steal from the rich, give to the poor, and here you are blocking people from making deals because you realize that they have used Reddit to corner the market like you guys have always done. And now that the tables have flipped on rich people, you guys are taking your ball and going home.
I appreciate you breaking it down and explaining to me. I still don't get it. But thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome. I'm trying. So if you kind of felt out of the loop, like I think a lot of people did, it was the conversation you could not get away from. And I thought this was cute. There was a story, a fifth grader in Texas got some shares of GameStop from his mom as a gift in 2019, and he went and cashed them in when they were high.
Oh, good for him.
What did he get, I wonder?
I don't see what the amount was, but I do know that his stocks, the value has risen 466% this week.
So
So if you're a fifth grader,
466%.
Yeah.
So we got to get into some stocks. I know you're saying I don't think you have to have all this money to get in. I think you're able to get in the stock game, Virginia.
I almost gave somebody a little bit of money before the pandemic to do this. And then I said, no, let me not do that. I'm going to pay off a bill instead. And I'm so glad I paid off that bill instead because then COVID hit and there was problems. So
I think we need to get our money together, and I think we need to put money down in Nabisco. I'm telling you.
Just make sure you can afford to do it. You know, it can't be that this is your rent money.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a lot. You can just take a little bit of money, and depending upon what stock you're buying, you can jump into the market and play around with it and have some fun.
I'm going to crunch some numbers. I'm going to get you guys the literature for Nabisco for Monday and just see if you guys want to play ball.
Well, what you need to do is find out what these forums are talking about because even Blockbuster stock surged 6,000% in the last 5 days, even though they're bankrupt, because people are like, hey, let's go buy Blockbuster. And then everybody goes to buy Blockbuster.
Is it like the movies where someone's got a piece of paper in that room, they go, we're buying Blockbuster, and then everyone tries to tackle that piece of paper?
It's kind of the digital version, maybe, of that.
It is. And if you go on Reddit, maybe you can get like the scoopage ahead of time. What's the next GameStop that they're going to adopt?
A little IT. A little insider trading.
It's research. I don't think it's insider trading. Anybody can go on Reddit.
Somebody's saying that kid made $4,000 on those stocks.
For a little kid, though, that's life-changing money.
A fifth grader got, because he went and cashed him in.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so some crazy stuff. All right, anything to drop in on us? Appreciate all the comments. 877-979-WRMF. How would you handle this? Let's say you post up something on Instagram and you notice a very interesting comment that somebody had left. Maybe it's not necessarily the comment, but the person who left it. This email that we got here at the KVJ show says, I was looking through the comments left on a recent photo of me on Instagram. One comment stood out to me as I saw a name and a face I had not seen since high school.
How old is she now? Does she say?
She put the post on here. I would say that it looks like she's probably late 20s.
Okay,
so it's
been a few years since high school.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to work at the South Florida Fair, but I think I'm decent enough to.
You could work the Tilt-A-Whirl.
Okay, give me a little credit.
You're not the age guesser, but you could work the Tilt-A-Whirl.
Okay, thank you for that credit. This one comment, though, she says stood out to me as I saw a name and a face I hadn't seen since high school. It was a girl named Shale who used to always bully me back in high school. She was always making comments about my appearance and the fact that I didn't have nice clothes.
Oh.
Well, it's been 10 years since high school.
Oh, okay.
And I have gotten in good shape, and I have a job that allows me to have a much better lifestyle. Shale had written on my photo, Wow, you've really changed since high school. As soon as I read it, I had about 10 really nasty things I wanted to respond back with, but I gave it a minute and then got really lost in what I should say and how. Maybe I don't respond at all. Of course, I went through all of Shale's Instagram, and she has definitely downgraded since high school. She also looks like she has 2 kids and no man in the picture. What would Virginia do?
I think that you should either write something small and snarky and then forget it forever, or just forget it forever.
And I think you got to ask 2 different Virginias, too. Sober Virginia, Virginia with a belly full of wine.
Right. Could you imagine if Virginia had a bully in high school who decides to finally comment on one of her Instagram photos?
And you got a buzz going on?
Yeah.
I mean...
it would be I would probably say something, but you got to think about it like this. I mean, things aren't working out for Shale, and they're working out for you. And that right there is revenge enough, and she sees it. And so it's like, I don't even have to say anything because karma and life has done its job, and you're in the spot you are. Yeah, take the high road would be the right answer for me to give.
You're in a good place. Why you want to go down to the world of negativity and drama?
Exactly.
Is it going to make you feel that much better, or is it going to be one of those things where you write it and for about 5 minutes you feel good, and then for the rest of the day you go, that really wasn't in my nature. I feel bad.
And now I'm just like Shale was to me back in high school.
Nothing nasty you say is going to be as effective as you being nice, and you're going to make her actually feel worse by the fact that, like, wow, I was so mean to her in high school, and now she's doing much better than I am, and when she has the upper hand, she's nothing but awesome.
And
I'm a terrible person.
Maybe you should say that. Here's what you can write her. You could be like, wow, it's so nice to hear from you. That compliment means so much from you, considering how mean you were to me in high school.
Oh, boy.
I really am doing great now. And
was that pause you taking another drink?
Yes.
Another bottle down.
I mean, make her feel bad about what she did, but don't be mean to her like she was mean to you.
I say leave it alone, dude.
Or leave it alone.
It's bad energy. It all depends on what you want in your life. Some people feel really good when they give somebody the mic drop and they say their piece. Are you going to be one of those people?
But you don't have to be what she was to you. You can let her know that she hurt you without hurting her back.
Okay.
Listen to this comment, Angie, in the chat room. I had a terrible bully in middle school. Now she's some sort of pop singer. Posted an anti-bullying campaign on her IG. So she was a bully and now acting like she's against bullying.
Dang.
That's annoying.
I'd be calling that girl out.
Yeah, that's how people get called out.
Real quick.
Somebody texted in and said, my high school bully applied for a job where I work and I'm the HR director. Let's just say I took the interview myself, and her face was priceless when I walked into the interview. Karma always does all of the work, darling. Don't respond. Social media always comes back to haunt you.
That's awesome.
Don't respond.
The better thing to do is not respond and just go on and live your life with your new style and your new job and your happiness.
And much like Virginia, you asked me that same question, a couple rums in my belly. I'm like, respond. Set the record straight.
Okay, if we were doing some senior superlatives, how would you answer this? Who on KVJ is most likely to shower the least in a month? Who on KVJ would you say?
I don't know. I think we all like showering.
It's how I start my day. If I don't take a shower, I don't start my day.
I shower at least twice a day, but I'll go ahead and say me, because I think I could go the longest and do it without it affecting me.
Okay.
I think it would be me. I could rough it longer than you pansies.
Yeah, I could not. I should not.
But I love a shower. I love a bath. But I'll vote for me.
Okay. All right. I know Dennys talks about how he lets his natural oils. I know he may still shower, but he lets the hair go.
I mean, we all know it's the dirty hippies. We will take the bottom of the barrel for this one.
Okay. Who on the KVJ show is most likely to not take the pandemic seriously? Probably me.
It's definitely Kevin.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
Definitely
yeah,
Kevin.
you're the rogue.
Yeah.
You're the rogue one.
I'll take that.
I'm right behind you though.
Okay.
Virginia's number one.
On the
Serious.
Being the serious, yeah.
That's
you
true.
take it the most.
I do.
Who on the KVJ show is most likely to become homeless?
Damn.
I think,
I think it's me again.
yeah, you actually might enjoy it.
Again.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be so sad.
You bought a house and you're already sleeping in your backyard.
I think I can. I think I would be able to handle being homeless better than anybody on the show.
Oh, definitely.
I really do,
Yeah.
and be okay with it.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not pumped. I'm
Find
homeless.
but you find some peace to it. You'd be like, there's no rules. I'm not tied to anything.
I feel like I could compete and get out of my homelessness quick.
I feel like you could live in your Jeep
Yeah,
for 6 months.
I can make it work. Again, not happy about it, but could make it work.
Okay. Who on the KVJ show is most likely to not pay their taxes?
Probably me on accident. And they owe me money. I pay my taxes,
Yeah.
and those biscuits owe me money, but probably me just, again, because I would forget.
Okay. You're crushing this round. Okay, who on the KVJ show is most likely to be a jerk at radio station events? I don't think that fits anybody, to be honest with you.
No.
We got to
Show.
pick one, though.
If I was drunk, it'd probably be me. And I've done it on accident, and then I sobered up and apologized.
It's definitely Virginia.
Okay.
Not even close.
But I was very drunk and very confused.
Okay. It's not your fault.
I said I was sorry.
Is this the woman that you tried to fight or
Yes.
get all mad because
Oh, that's right.
you thought she called you a stripper?
Oh, she said, yeah.
And that's just one experience.
She was actually not mean, and I thought she was being mean.
That's different than the time you challenged the entire bar or you asked them, do you all want to die? That came off a little weird.
You don't want to die.
I was going through something.
We know. We're there for you. I'm just saying it came off a little. We had a. Yeah.
Thank you for getting me out of the bar.
Who on the KVJ show is most likely to talk their way out of a ticket with a police officer?
I mean, I think all of us would try, but I have boobies, so I think those work sometimes. Not all the time. And how embarrassing is that if you take them out and it doesn't work?
I can give you who the worst one would be to talk the way out of it. It's definitely me. I would make it way worse. He might give me the chair after. It's probably Virginia.
Probably Virginia. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta really put it out there. Though.
You might get tased
I might
because you go to reach for something under your seat and you scare the cop and he just lets you have it.
A cop pulled a gun on me for that reason. My wallet was underneath my seat. I go to grab it. He pulls the gun out and goes, "Don't you ever reach for anything when a cop pulls you over." I'm so sorry.
Leave your hands on the wheel and turn all the lights on inside the car.
Homeboy was shook up too because he came back about 3 minutes later and different guy, calm. I mean, he's the same guy but different persona, and said, "Have a good day, sir," and just let me go.
Really?
It was a very weird
Because
situation.
he probably thought you were about to kill him.
And then he realized I wasn't going to kill him. He's like, I might have went a little too far. I don't know.
That's a good lesson for
He
anybody.
saw you weeping and smell what was in your pants?
I was very I was a goody two shoes.
Did you make duty?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, the poop. Yes.
He didn't say pot. He said poo.
I thought he meant I was holding weed or something.
And who on KVJ is most likely to moon a stranger while on a road trip?
I mean,
Virginia?
It's probably me.
without a doubt, Virginia.
But here's the thing. As a woman, if you moon, you cannot bend over too far. You have to kind of stay, because I've done this before where I thought it'd be funny to moon, and if you bend over too far, you give them the whole beaver. Well, don't do that.
Okay.
You have to kind of not bend and moon.
Just show
That's
the
how
top
you
part,
show the top part, because it's a
Same-
whole different show.
Same thing happens with my LBBSs out there, my long ball brothers out there. If you bend over too far, you're going to get a little rabbit tail.
That's funny.
That's not, no, that's a hashtag me too.
Long balls is funny.
No, that's you're going to the clink, Pennington.
You could moon us every day for a month, and it would not get old.
Moon you guys. I couldn't moon
No.
strangers.
No. This is a tough one if you're a teacher. I don't even know how you would go about your job after this. Somebody posted on the F My Life website. Today I was driving to work and I had to pee really badly. I'm a teacher and my school was another 20 miles, so I stopped on the side of the road, and about halfway through, a bus full of laughing kids went by, and they were all my students.
Oh.
My pants were down, FML.
That's not good.
Do you go immediately and tell the principal?
It sounds like it's in a movie.
I think you have to tell the principal. You don't want that getting out in the rumor mill.
I think you deny it and you don't say nothing. If it ever comes up, you're like, no, those kids are ridiculous. I would never.
Oh, here's the videos. Here's the montage of videos that the 30 kids. You know these kids? They're the edited, produced with stars coming out of the screen.
What road was it on? The bus was probably going too fast for them to get their phones out.
You think so, huh?
Depends on what road it was.
I think it's totally
You think it's totally
it's over.
Admit to nothing.
Hey, he might be at a new school next year. Or maybe not even to school.
I don't think
Might have a career change.
Admit to nothing.
Admit to nothing. You had to pee. It's not like you were stabbing puppies. You had to pee.
Okay. All right. Virginia's defending it.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I mean, it's not like you're out. You weren't trying to be inappropriate.
You just had to really go to the bathroom badly, and the worst people possible saw you. Somebody else posted on the FML site, today my sump pump stopped working, so I called a plumber to fix it, and it took 2 seconds for him to simply plug it back in. Cost me $75.
Oh.
That's what I'm afraid. I have to call a plumber because I got to figure out why I can't get hot water. I have very warm water, and I'm so afraid the plumber's going to come over and go, dude, it's this button right here. That's what I'm afraid.
I got a good plumber, Nick.
Nick the plumber?
Nick the plumber's legit.
Signed.
Yeah, he's the good stuff.
All right.
Somebody said, today I walked in on my mom in the bathroom washing what she told me was her neck massager. We made eye contact and realized we knew what it was. It's not her neck massager.
Nobody has neck massages, by the way. You know that, right?
That's uncomfortable.
That is awkward, yeah. Somebody said, I moved into a new apartment with this hot next door neighbor. A week later, we're having sex on her couch when something breaks. Not even slightly phased. She said, it's okay, my husband can fix it. Husband?
What?
You've moved into a new apartment, hot next door neighbor, you have sex and you realize she's got a husband and now you're going to deal with that.
A lot of these modern day relationships, people don't care. For some couples, like, oh, the husband knows, the wife knows.
Yeah, but do you want to be stepping in that?
Hell no.
That's still pretty awful.
Girl, bye.
Somebody posted up today, asked my boyfriend if he would still love me if I became a vegetable. His response, well, the sex wouldn't be any different.
Damn.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'd dump that dude.
Yeah.
Why would you want someone that mean? Wallace Pennington's heard enough.
Yeah.
With that said, though, let's get a little movement in there.
And here's a lesson from the FML site. Today, I learned the hard way that when you order 12 artificial sweeteners and 6 packets of raw sugar with your home-delivered Starbucks coffee, I'm trying to get a little small hoard of sweetener saved up. They actually put it all in the cup at one time and stir it up for you. So, yeah, if that's your genius plan, it could backfire.
That's funny.
It's a good thing to know. Coming up here, we do have some misconnections as well. I appreciate people sending them in. They've seen a lot. We had a wave of them come in today, including a fun one here with the mini fair wrapping up this weekend. This one is a male seeking a male, says, we used to work at the South Florida Fair together.
Ooh, fancy.
Could we make a little South Florida Fair love connection today? We'll find out next in Misconnections.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, got some misconnections, and I appreciate the fact that a lot of people have dropped in their own versions. Thank you very much for doing that. I do appreciate people sending us the emails. Let me find my bed here real quick.
Your creepy music.
Gotta get it all ready to go. Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, there it is.
Get it, girl.
Got some sexy stuff here. And a possible real-life little love connection here with male seeking a male. Little tie-in here for the final weekend of the South Florida Mini Fair that's going on. I drove by it yesterday. It is a little bit smaller. The big fair is going to return in May, just to let you know. But this apparently had happened way back in the day. So if you've ever before worked at the South Florida Fair, maybe listen up because this is for you. It says, we used to work at South Florida Fair together. It's back in the late 90s. We shared a common bond with our love for the Backstreet Boys. I worked in the animal section, you worked in the speedway area. But one crazy night, we ended up hooking up behind the Gravitron after the fair closed down. 2 other workers saw us, and they actually joined in.
Whoa.
Wow.
Now, none of us claim to be gay. Something must have gotten into us that night. Weird things happen when you're at the fair.
Wait,
Since then, I've been married and then divorced. I've moved to Phoenix now, but I'm back. I'd love to see just how you are. I'm still not really quote-unquote gay, but I would let you take me for one more night. I haven't talked to anybody from that time period. My life since I left in the late 90s / early 2000s. I'm not sure if the Gravitron is even still around. I knew it wasn't doing well when I was there. But I'd love to recreate what we did that night. Take me for a ride. You know what they say. Fair is fair.
wow. I don't know. I mean, are you turned on?
I'm so hot.
So were they all dudes?
Sounds like, yeah.
So they saw them
They
getting
kind
it on
of,
behind the Gravitron.
2 guys started going, and then other guys were like, hey, what are you doing there? I'd be like, yeah, okay, why not?
They were overcome with passion.
Yeah, they probably had, hitting some carny food, and they were a little ginned up on the sugar.
Yeah.
A full bag of cotton candy.
You get them funnel cakes in you, and look out.
Hot cheese on a stick.
Oh, Kevin, the hot Wisconsin cheese.
See, puts you in a mood, doesn't it?
Say it again.
Hot cheese on a stick. Or I could say, hot cheese on a stick.
You got to get the flight of cheese, too. Get all the different cheese. Get all the different sauce. Dip it.
The flight of cheese.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
Kevin would never do that.
Well, that's why you don't go to the fair with Kevin.
I don't know. Maybe I would. I eat cheese.
Oh.
Fried cheese? Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
A flight of cheese. That video would do very well for us.
Yes, it would.
Yeah. No
100
carbs and sugar, right? I'm good.
There's carbs, and it's fried, but...
Are there
Yeah.
carbs in cheese? How much carbs are in
Well,
cheese?
the fried, the batter.
Oh, they put breading on it.
Do they ever?
Oh, of course. It's a fair. They put breading on everything.
They put batter on your kid if you don't look out. Deep fry your kid. Dip him and fry him.
Where'd my child go? He's fried on a stick. Okay, this misconnection here is a female seeking a male. It says, I made love with a Wellington pool man. Ooh. It says here, you were my neighbor's pool guy out here in Wellington. You were cleaning their pool about 2 years ago, and I saw you through my parents' window. Your butt was dripping with buckets of South Florida sweat. The skin on your face glistened like a recently washed piece of fruit.
Oh.
I knew my neighbors were out of town, so I walked over to introduce myself. You asked me if I liked to get wet, and then the next thing I knew, we were doing it in my neighbor's pool.
Yeah, you were.
I used your body like a pool floaty. We finished up in the backyard, and then you were gone like the wind. I always hated my neighbors, so I could never ask them about you. I noticed you never showed up again after our pool adventure. Did I get you in trouble? Did they find out that we were in their backyard making hot, steamy, passionate love?
Yes, Kevin.
Please respond. I'd love to take another dip in the pool with you and get really, really wet.
Standing ovation.
Sit down.
Maybe your best read ever.
And he's saying standing, not because he's on his feet.
Kevin wasn't here for that. Kevin went away somewhere. Who was that hot woman? What was that?
I think it's signed Marcy.
That was a great read, my friend.
I'm glad you liked it.
If you had a Misconnections Greatest Hits, it goes on that one, Volume 1.
Okay. And thank you to Jenna for setting this one out. This is a call for the Delray Beach area. A woman seeking a male here. It says, you broke my hip. It says, so I was hanging out at a bar in Delray Beach, and we met, and we hit it off right away. You were so handsome and sweet, and we got to your hotel, and things started to get so hot and heavy. And then, hello, you have a huge D. You were amazing. but somewhere in the sea of vodka and pain, you went in while I backed up, and kabam, I fell off the bed and I dislocated my hip.
Dang.
Somewhere in the screams and tears, I neglected to get your number, but now that my lower half is back in alignment, I'm ready for round 2 in Pound Town. Tell me what type of vodka we drank and where we met. Both were unique. By the way, take care of that D.
I mean, look, when you go to Pound Town, sometimes you leave not the same.
Dislocating a hip? Oh my goodness.
Pound Town ain't for the faint of heart.
Oh my goodness.
I believe Ariana Grande has a song about that. You got me walking side to side.
Is it called Pound Town?
It's not called Pound Town.
Does anybody have a song called? I gotta write that down.
Get in the lab, baby.
That's a quote from your movie. You made Panda say that in your movie.
Well, I think we're about to have a song.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, I'll tell you, if you gotta go to jail, go to a jail in Miami, because apparently they got this cool little policy where they let you out on your birthday. Wait, what? Eduardo Cabana was accidentally released by a jail in Miami on his 52nd birthday, and now they're like, hey, why'd you let that guy out? Be like, it was his birthday. Be like, we don't do that.
That is funny.
It doesn't matter if your birthday, you still gotta stay in jail, guys.
How did that happen?
I think they're still trying to figure it out, and they're still trying to find Eduardo Cabana.
Of course he didn't come back. Well, he's still celebrating his birthday.
Well, and this might be part of the problem, too. He was in jail on multiple charges, including obstruction by a disguised person. So is Eduardo a master of disguise, and that's the guy they let out of jail?
Wow, that's massively huge.
So he was also in jail for shooting or throwing a deadly missile and criminal mischief. And he also faced charges before of robbery with a firearm, burglary, and purchasing or selling cocaine. So there you go.
This guy likes to party.
Yes, he does.
And blow it up, yo.
Yeah, what do you think he did for his birthday? He's like, really?
You'll never find him.
He's like, I can leave? Yeah, go ahead. You're good. Okay. Cool. Bam, gone. 29-year-old guy in Clay County, Florida, who was charged with several crimes, including a sex crime on a person aged 12 to 16.
Oh, no.
Cut off his ankle monitor and then started a GoFundMe to try to raise money to flee the country. Amazingly, we just checked with his GoFundMe. He's still at $0. And he was detained.
They caught him. Okay. Thank goodness.
Police in Deltona, Florida are looking for a man who was caught on camera using a baseball bat to smash up the windows of a bunch of cars in the police headquarters parking lot.
Dude, what are you thinking?
They have cameras.
Yeah, they do.
And they have guns.
You're right. That first. They have guns.
Like, really?
Well, this is somebody who really wants to help fight crime. A 24-year-old guy tried to rob a gas station in Slovakia on Tuesday and could have gone away, but then a 36-year-old woman in the store offered to give him, I guess, some oral favors.
While he's robbing?
But I think she did it to just kind of distract him. I don't think she's really going to do it.
Yeah, I guess she had a plan that she was going to distract him, detain him, while other employees called the cops.
And she distracted him long enough. So they called the cops, and people are calling her a hero now.
Wow.
Okay, how about that?
She took one for the team.
She was alluding to take one for the team. She wasn't going to really take one. She just tricked the guy and got him all hot and bothered, kept him, you know.
You like these?
Exactly.
You like these?
And of course, the dummy fell for it.
Let me try some chapstick.
Guys are so stupid.
So dumb. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Is really to just try to sleep
You
with it.
like these?
And he stops the robbery.
He did. And he hung around until the cops showed up and arrested him.
Amazing.
And I think that would work on a lot of criminals.
There's a guy in the African country of Malawi that died suddenly back in August. Some blood vessels in his brain ruptured.
Oh, my.
And when his family got the autopsy report back, they read it, and it said he died from an extreme orgasm. And it also said he was with a prostitute.
What?
So the front part of that is how I want to go out. Maybe not with a prostitute, but that, I mean, if you could go out that way.
And if you're that prostitute, do you put that on your resume?
That's a good question.
I think it does have a value in certain markets.
You almost would need to wear a shirt with a warning label on it.
Yeah, the last guy died. You want to go?
Yeah.
This is a real thing that this happens quite a bit, where somebody has a heart attack in the middle of sex, and if you're the person that lives,
well, if you have a weak heart and you put yourself through anything to test that heart. I mean, it could be stress, it could be banging, it could be a car accident.
Well, think about it too. Even if you're out of shape, when you got all that, going on, you go full gorilla. Even people who are so out of shape will go for it.
And with your heart, it's not about like the shape you're in. It's about how much plaque do you have in your veins and your arteries.
Wow. I
think you can be in good shape and have that plaque, dog.
You can't. No, you absolutely can't. I'm just for whatever reason in this story, I'm seeing him. He's
fat.
I didn't want to say that. Okay. But it's just what I see.
There's a guy in Pennsylvania got busted trying to siphon gas out of a van. When they asked him, he said it was because he'd borrowed somebody's car and didn't want to return it with an empty tank.
Oh, well, he's considerate.
That's a nice guy. Police in Paris are accused of breaking COVID curfew rules after videos surfaced of them doing the Macarena at a coworker's after-hours going-away party.
The Macarena is fun. I know.
Yeah.
It's not the coolest dance to do.
It ain't fun no more. It brought him down.
It did. The government in the UK had to take down an advertisement telling people to, quote, stay home, save lives. Underneath the statement, they started looking at all the drawings, and it showed the women doing housework, taking care of kids, and then they showed a drawing of the man, and the only thing he was doing was relaxing on the couch. And like, what a sexist ad.
We don't like it. We don't like it. We don't like it.
Did you hear the story of the married Texas police chief that got arrested yesterday for allegedly faking an annulment document to trick his mistress into believing they would soon be married?
This guy is intense, man.
Whoa.
He not only had a wife, he had a mistress, and he had a girlfriend who he just made a fiance.
Wow.
Like, this guy was busy, and he's like the police chief.
Mm-hmm. So what had happened was when she went to verify the document, she found out it was fake, and then she posted about it on Facebook.
Gotcha.
And it went viral. And then she discovered that he was dating yet another woman who was not his wife.
Yeah, this guy's a dirtbag.
And there might even be more.
Now, listen to this. The police chief, his name's Jason Collier. He's a 41-year-old ordained minister who is married with 4 kids. And now he's charged with tampering with a government document with the intent to defraud, which is a felony.
Good.
And so now he's been placed on administrative leave, and then he's resigned, and he's had to bond out of jail. But boy, he's got a slew of women and kids, and even, I'm sure, a congregation that is not real happy with this cat.
This dude is going to have to leave town.
Yeah.
After your wife divorces you, you leave town because you can't recover from that, bruh.
Well, you get kicked out of the church for one, right? I
would imagine you're not going to be in the ministry anymore. Yeah.
Does he go to prison now? Is there...
No, it's a felony. He bonded out, but he's going to have to stand that trial, yeah.
Yeah.
He might do it some time.
He's going to do some time.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
More crazy stuff happening at fast food restaurants. A man in Utah got arrested after he threatened somebody with a hatchet after that person confronted his girlfriend for cutting in line at an In-N-Out burger.
It's intense.
I get it. In-N-Out burgers are good.
Jeez,
but a hatchet?
Yeah.
I mean, don't mess with my meat.
I hear you. People get mad about their food.
They have good prices, too. In-N-Out Burger is I just told my sister that because she's in L.A. right now.
Mm-hmm.
In-N-Out Burger has great prices.
No, remember that next time we're there.
Doesn't Florida have the Hardee's? Isn't that In-N-Out Burger's cousin?
Might be.
No, that's Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. I am embarrassed.
I mean,
I
you
apologize.
should be. What kind of drive-through expert are you?
Get out a hatchet.
Get out of the room.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, there's some more fast food issues in California going on with Subway now. I don't know if you heard about the 2 people that said that they ran independent lab tests on the tuna at the Subway, and it ain't tuna. They said it's just various concoctions to imitate the appearance of tuna.
What? What is it? Just like random, like mutton fish?
They didn't say what actually is in the tuna at Subway, and Subway's saying that the claims are false, so this is something they're going to have to prove, and it's going to be a fight there. But
Gosh, Subway is no stranger to controversy.
You can't put anything but tuna in your tuna.
Well, they say
Tuna's
they
not
have it.
expensive.
Yeah.
Canned tuna's cheap.
That was my #1 sub at Subway. I loved their tuna. I'd get extra mayo on top of their mayo tuna, Fat Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That grosses me out.
That is gross.
Their tuna and their meatball subs is really what I got down on.
Oh, I bet it's fun to follow you to the bathroom.
What are you tell me next, Kevin? The meatballs aren't meatballs?
Disgusting.
It is kind of.
It's a young man's game.
Just turn my stomach.
It was a young man's game.
Well, it's about time for producer Dennys knows when you're high. All right, get him going, light up, baby, and then call us up, 877-979-WRMF. He's going to ask you a series of questions, and he will tell you accurately if you are high or not. So we need people that are high, people that are not as well to try to fool them. 877-979-9763. And I'll also let you know, marijuana, good or bad for creativity? They've tested it out. We got a verdict for you on that next. Does marijuana help or hurt creativity? That is the question. Researchers wanted to know. So they did an experiment here with 250 entrepreneurs to come up with some new venture ideas. So Bird and Dennys, in your expert opinion, what would you think would be the verdict on marijuana and creativity? Dennys?
I would say marijuana, probably like alcohol, initially boosts creativity, and I think as you continue to use it, it probably diminishes. But I mean, I would say, and it could be chemistry too. Some people might get more creative boosts from it than others. But I'd say I think that it does boost creativity. It allows you to think a little bit outside the box.
To Denny's point, the beginning part of it probably definitely does help creativity. But like anything, if you keep, pounding whatever you're doing.
4 hours later, you're like, let's watch TV.
So they should say it does help with creativity if they're being honest.
I think what you're going to see here is in line with what you're thinking. There were two different groups. One who use pot, those who don't. 250 entrepreneurs, so half and half. They found that those who used marijuana generated new business ideas that were more original.
All right.
So they did find that, they're thinking differently. It's kind of changing your parameters. That whole overused term of outside of the box they were doing. But then when they started looking at the ideas, they found that they were really less feasible and really didn't make a lot of sense. And they're like, yeah, that's really great, but we can't make a giraffe fly.
But if we could.
Or can you?
Yeah.
It's a great point. Imagine if we did have flying giraffes.
I mean, we could get one in a flying apparatus.
I just think the world needs a flying giraffe. A lot's got the pandemic. I think people could use it.
A smaller giraffe, not a big one.
To me, what I think is the ultimate team is one person that's high and one person that's grounded and realistic. Because you need that, whoa, kind of idea, which the high guy is going to give you, but then you got to say, okay, how are we going to be able to put a dome over our lake?
Kevin, that's why you and Jbird are a great pair.
There you go.
But I think, too, you probably, to your point, you probably have a marriage of one, talking them down from the crazy idea and the other one honing it.
Yeah, and I think to the end, what I love about that study is it does show you that sometimes if you are in a creative field, you get a block where nothing comes to you and you just can't shake anything loose and you can't get through it. It's like a cement wall. That I think that a lot of creatives throughout the time of history have done different type of chemical things to alter their state to try to go to a different plane, and everything that is giving them the writer's block to break it away and come up with some really abstract ideas.
Well, just look at the Beatles, man. I mean, they did a bunch of drugs, to change their perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to talk about like John Lennon every time you do a Beatles quote?
You should be talking like I'm right now, my friend.
Okay, so will we have some very creative people on the line here? And producer Dennys knows when you're high.
You're on a roll, Dennys. You haven't missed one in a while.
It's been a minute.
We haven't seen a streak like this since the likings of Goldberg.
What?
Goldberg, the wrestler, undefeated.
Really bad reference for this
Yeah.
Take it back right now.
I like Denny's with his supportive laugh.
one. Yeah.
It's like, who's Goldberg?
That laugh translates to confusion. All right, we're going to start with Stacy here in Port St. Lucie. Hello, Stacy.
Hi, y'all. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, she's adorable.
Yes, she is.
I'm a fan already.
We love you, Stacey.
How you doing, Stacy?
Good, because I love you guys, too. I'm doing good. Today's a good day. It's Friday. It's the weekend.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Tear it up.
Well, Denny's got a few questions for you, Stacy, and he's going to try to figure out if you are high right now or not. What do you got for her, Denny's?
Stacy, question 1. How long would it take you to punch through a tree?
Now, what kind of tree are we talking about? A sapling or like a large,
Let's go with
a sequoia?
It's a great question, Kevin.
let's go with a palm tree just to keep it referenceable.
Oh, it's
here.
local.
Local.
Okay.
Everybody's
All right.
seen them.
Okay, palm tree. What do you think here, Stacy?
I mean, I could kick a baby palm tree's butt.
Okay.
I don't know about those big ones, though.
I know.
They're thick. They're thick. They get real big.
They do.
So what's your answer?
I don't know. It would take me a while. Like how long? Like minutes?
Yeah.
Talking days?
Days, probably.
It would take me weeks.
She's right.
But that'd take me years.
I think a week I could get through one.
All right. Poor knuckles. Okay.
That sounds good. We'll go with that. I'll pat myself on the back if I get it in a week.
Okay. Don't hurt your arm. Okay.
I love it. Well, second question for you.
Jbird's like, this girl sounds
All
hot.
right, take it easy.
She's giggling.
Take it easy, Sinicki. Don't make it awkward.
Let's see. What's the wettest thing you've ever stepped in?
Wettest?
Yeah, like I stepped in cat barf like a week ago. It was awful.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's rough.
Yeah.
At night.
Yeah, that's
I had to turn on a light to see what it was.
It's the worst.
It's really disappointing.
Oh, that is the worst. Yeah.
Another reason not to have
That's
cats.
a good way to start a day.
That really stinks.
Yeah.
Turn on the light. I'd be afraid I'd turn the light off.
Okay.
But water. I
Water.
think it's water. That's the wettest thing I've ever stepped in.
That's a great
Okay,
answer.
yeah, she's right.
That's a great answer.
What is wetter than water?
No,
Can't get
nothing.
anything.
I feel like that was the right answer.
That was
Yeah. Okay. One more here.
final one here. How long could you stand in one spot and fist pump for?
What is love?
It depends
Baby,
on
don't
how
hurt
long.
me. What do you
If
think
we
here?
got like a good set list going, I could go for like a good, 30 minutes to an hour before my arm's not up but going down. But it's still pumping. It's just not up.
She's punching down
Okay,
now.
all right.
I think
Yeah.
any direction
Yeah.
counts.
Oh, okay. Then
I'm
she's
trying to
still
keep
going.
it going, but after a while, your arm can't go in the air.
Yeah.
How long
But
do you?
if it's a good set list, I'll rock it on.
How long do you think I could pump without stopping, Ralston? With nonstop pump.
What are we
pump?
talking
I'm
about?
talking about the arm pump.
No one wants to see you pump it.
You know what I'm talking
Well,
about?
considering all your practice.
I'm sure you've gone for hours.
The Jersey Shore pump. How long do you think I could go till I tapped out?
9 months.
All right, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I said.
All right. What do you think, Denny's? Is there any chance at all that Stacy's high right now?
I would say 100% chance.
Okay. You said odds are very good.
I'll say that one definitively.
Stacy, are you high right now?
Absolutely, yes.
Very fun, too.
Adorable.
We had a great time.
That was a good start, Dennis. Good start. All right, Stacy. Yeah, I don't even have to tell you have a good day because I know you're going to.
I can't wait till we can start doing events again. We should do this bit on the road.
Oh, yeah.
And just hang out with all these people because I want to be Stacy's friend.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, I want to be your friend too.
Aww.
I want to be your friend.
Like besties for life.
He wants to be your friend with
Forever.
benefits.
Why don't you take it easy and don't be so inappropriate, Virginia?
Sorry.
Okay. All right, Stacy, enjoy yourself, okay?
Or more.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Kick, girl.
Okay. Let's see what we got here with Justin from Green Acres. Are we going to have another high or are we going to have somebody that's not? Denny's got to try to figure out. Producer Denny's knows when you're high. Hello, Justin.
Good morning, KVJ. How are you guys doing this lovely Friday morning?
Doing fantastic. Okay, Denny's, I don't think has missed one yet in this year.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Dennis?
pretty good.
He's
real
real
good.
Okay. Last one might have been easier, though. Let's see how he does with Justin.
Justin, how old were you when you first found out about queso?
Well, I was born in a Hispanic family, so I think probably when I was old enough to eat chips, I would say maybe 1.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just
Very
cheese.
nice.
Yeah.
Raising them right.
He's got your number, Denny.
All right,
He
very
does.
nice.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. How big would squirrels have to get before it started making you nervous? You look out one day and you're like, man, are they bigger than they were?
Yes.
Yeah, we've lived it.
I would say if they're like the size of a lion, I'd probably start to get freaked out.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
If they were size of a newborn baby, they would freak me out. That's a big squirrel.
Well, I think they
dog.
can steal your stuff at that point.
They can rob you.
Yes.
Yeah, I go Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see a video of a squirrel robbing Jason. That would be so funny.
They did a lot to me.
They
in my
stole a
life.
lot from you.
They stole a
Time.
lot from me.
Okay, I got another one here for
If it was
Justin.
big enough, you could put a saddle on it and ride it.
Ooh. Sexy.
Good
Squirrel
note.
Cowboy.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see here. If Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein formed a band, what instruments would they play?
Ooh.
If Dracula, Frankenstein, and who else?
Wolfman.
I would say Dracula would play the guitar.
Yeah. No doubt.
Frankenstein would probably play the drums. And then Wolfman would be the singer howling.
I wasn't feeling it until that last one. That's a
Yes.
good call.
Because I feel like you don't think Frankenstein should be on the drums, do
I
you?
wasn't going to say that. I was going to put the Wolfman on the drums until he gave that whole howl. Yeah.
What if Wolfman did a Don Henley and did lead singer and played the drums?
Yeah.
You could have used also a Sister Christian Night Ranger reference too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got us talking.
Or a Genesis Phil Collins.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's a big. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, Dennys, this is not as easy as the last
A
one.
lot tougher.
Yeah. What do you think about Justin? Is he high or not?
Justin is a tricky one.
Yes, he is.
He's not giving me much to work with.
He's good.
I feel like he's good.
He's good.
He came to play.
He did.
It might not be his first time.
He had queso at 1. I mean, jeez.
And it's almost like he knew the question before you even asked
He
it.
did.
Damn, Dennys, don't blow it.
This could be your first miss
Oh,
of 2021.
God, he's so hard to get.
Yeah.
If I had to lean, gosh, I'm leaning that he's not high. I am. I kind of feel like, though, could be tricking me. I'm just going to go with my initial thought. I'm going to say he's not high.
Justin, are you high?
Yes, I won!
He's high! Oh, 2021. The last day of January, too.
Damn it, Josh!
I was trying to keep my cool for so long.
He was good.
He was good.
But boy.
You beat him right at queso. I knew
Yeah.
Denny's didn't have a chance when you answered the queso question.
So young.
Yeah, we need to get a shirt for this. I feel like I
do.
should be giving Justin a shirt that says Denny's didn't know I was high.
I love it.
And it should be a tie-dye.
Yes. You're
You
right.
know my address.
Yeah. That's brilliant. Well, congratulations, Justin. You did what nobody else really has seemed to do this year. So
Peace train. How
Yeah.
you feel?
This is my fourth time trying to trick Dennys, and I finally got it.
I knew he had played before. He got better each time.
He learned something with each loss.
He did.
Good for you for not giving up.
He's 1 and 3. It's very good.
That is good.
Put the work in.
That is good. All right, fair enough. You know, that's his win. That's his win for the week. This is Justin's Feel Good Friday.
I love
He
it.
finally stumped Dennys
He's
here.
earned it.
All right, yeah, he did. He put in the work. That's what it takes. You got to study, y'all. Okay, do we have a Marcy update? Jbird's got a buddy that has a hot mom that is propositioned Jbird via text message. And we were talking about maybe putting on a uniform and maybe sending some photos back and forth. Do we have anything to talk about with Marcy? We'll let you know next.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky?
Last couple of days, we've had this ongoing saga of Jbird and one of his friend's moms. She had sent him a text about a yummy dream she had had about him. And in chapter 2 of this ongoing saga yesterday, we unpacked the fact that, yes, the dream was dirty. It involved Jbird in a uniform. And she also said, hey, I am willing, ready, and able. And by the way, I have never been higher in my sexual peak than I am right now. So that was basically the news that Marcy gave Jbird, and we said, okay, does this continue on anywhere else? And the only thing that we thought was she had referenced the uniform, and does Jbird send a photo or not? Does he even still have his old uniform?
He's the one that brought it up.
He
said he has his old baseball uniform.
Well, it's in boxes, so I was looking for it all day yesterday, and I did find it, but I found it late at night when I didn't have anyone to take a picture of me. So I brought it with me today.
Dude, you just put your camera on your bar, and you can do a whole photo shoot with that timer.
Dude, my timer doesn't work. I knew you were going to bring that up. My timer doesn't work on my phone for some reason.
We'll need to get a new phone.
Okay, Virginia.
I need to see these pictures. We're trying to get it going with Marcy.
So I brought the uniform because I know you like to do photo shoots. I figured you would be tickled pink to do. I don't have any pants though.
That's fine.
I've got
Marcy don't want you to have pants on anyway.
Works out perfect.
I've got my jersey. I don't have a Gardens hat. I've got a KVJ hat that kind of matches. That could work.
Okay, we'll wear it backwards like you like to do.
All right. And then what will I do with the pants?
We don't need pants. Where we're going, we don't need pants.
Okay. How about that?
I don't think we should send it.
Come on, let's have some fun. If you send her one, she'll send you one, and that's how we get a current picture of her, because you told me she's not on Facebook.
I never responded back, so we still have it open-ended.
I'm just curious, if you don't get a hold of her, will she continue to try to get a hold of you?
Fantastic. Well, she reached out to me, so I would assume possibly. I think she gets into the wine.
Oh, okay.
And
then she gets going.
Then Mama gets all,
Oh, let's not judge.
Well, I wasn't talking about you. Mama.
Okay, all right.
Do you want me to grab my uniform?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see the photo. Let's do the photo and see how it looks, and then maybe we'll toy with it. At least you had the photo on your phone. Maybe you get into some cocktails this weekend. You make a bad decision, and send it to Marcy. At least you have the photo on your phone ready to go in case you get to that point.
Can we do this photo shoot outside? I'd like you in nature.
Oh man, I knew doing it with Virginia.
It's not going to be.
It was just
going to be a bunch of hoops to jump through.
Total project.
Just take the picture.
But I want it to look good.
All right. Okay.
Try to catch us a woman.
I'll let you deal with that.
No!
Dealing with Virginia is a lot harder than dealing with Marcy.
It is. I would deal with 10 Marcys over one Virginia.
I just see Marcy dancing around to that song, Virginia.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
So sassy, shaking
man.
that thing.
Oh, she would.
That thing.
Yeah.
You know you like that thing.
Don't shake too hard.
Don't break that hip, girl.
Oh yeah. Could be. Earlier on the show, we were talking about this dad rock compilation that they've put out. It's a 3 CD set, which seems to be right for a dad rock.
It's so many CDs.
Yes. But it had a lot of random songs on there, like Avril Lavigne, Natalie Imbruglia. There's some stuff where it's like, okay, like maybe a ZZ Top. I could get hot, sweaty man rock.
That's almost like grandpa rock.
Yeah.
ZZ Top. Look, I'm a man that's stuck in a time period that is so old.
Is 86 when they were at the height of their fame with the Eliminator album. And so you're right. I mean, I'm 47 and that was in my childhood and not there yet, but I'm in between dad and grandpa rock.
You could be a grandfather.
Grandpa is on deck.
It's not encouraging.
And every phone call you get, you're like, am I a grandpa?
Which one got knocked up?
Which one got knocked? Well, he only has one daughter. So.
Yes.
Or which one did some knocking?
You drinking again?
I wish.
Me too.
You got any?
I do.
Well, then you better share.
I got plenty.
So we were talking about this earlier on the show. We had a massive debate as what would even constitute dad rock. Because I was, putting in things that would be my era, or maybe even a little bit younger, of, kind of like rock songs that we got into. But there was a whole debate of, no, they got to be overplayed, cheesy kind of rock songs.
They gotta have at least a little bit of cheese, like light cheese sprinkling, something.
And even if the songs are rocking, it's almost kind of like, I don't want to call it fake rock, but it's dad rock.
They gotta be slightly embarrassing.
Yeah.
Corny rock. It's got to be stuff that you wouldn't actually even really want to listen to if you had good musical taste.
It's safe rock. It's where a department store thinks they're being edgy and they're playing it, but they're not being edgy.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a Three Doors Down is perfect for a dad rock.
Okay. Well, we've got some groups here. We've put together some songs, and we actually have what should have been the dad rock playlist.
I love it.
There was only one that didn't belong in there. One a Week by Bare Naked Ladies didn't belong in there.
I agree.
I know you guys say that, but we got several texts saying that song is...
Well, those people are wrong.
Several wrong answers,
And
Kevin.
you need to stop accepting their text.
Are you scoring Bare Naked Ladies cooler than what they are, though? That song, at least.
They are cooler than what you
Okay.
are trying to insinuate.
I'm not insinuating. I'm just telling you the text.
Bird.
But it was a great montage. Bare Naked Ladies was wrong. No.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And I would have probably put, instead of Photograph of Nickelback, I would have put the edgy and a rock star here. That rock.
I don't know if it was popular enough, was it? Because that was more on the rock charts. That would be too cool, wouldn't it?
No. That's perfect dad rock.
Kevin, you have so much to learn. Let Jason teach you.
No,
Stop fighting with
I know,
him.
you're right.
He's trying to teach you.
But you get it, right?
The childless man knows, yes.
The childless man.
You might be too far in it, dog.
Maybe that's what it is.
You're too dad.
I'm too dad. So there you go. We've posted that up. It's on the KVJ Show Facebook page. You want to have some fun? Listen to our own Dad Rock compilation. It is there for you all weekend long.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
It's Friday. Why don't we sing? Let's have a little bit of fun, huh?
Yes.
Okay, let's do a little song association game.
Oh, you know what? This might be beer cracking time.
Oh, you think so?
I like the way you think. Let's drink.
Well, it's a weekend somewhere.
It's about to be the weekend here.
Okay. All right, got a good 4 rounds. Let's see if you guys can survive 4 rounds today. Will anybody be left standing at the end of that? Or will I take everybody out here? That's the challenge. Okay, Bird's got himself a fantastic Screaming Reels over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great IPA here, made in Delray Beach, Florida.
Oh, it's local. Look at that.
Yeah, saltwater
Look at
brewing.
you.
I'm accidentally local. I love it.
Supporting the local economy.
Okay, what you got to do is sing part of a popular song within 3 seconds of me giving you that word. Work that word into the song. Okay, Virginia, going to start off with you, and your word is catch.
Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
No, I think you're... No.
What is Catch Me If You Can?
Who sings that made-up song?
I think I just made it up.
I was going to say, I've never heard Catch Me If You
I
Can.
thought you at first you...
That sounds like a little kid on the playground. It's taunting
Oh.
someone. There's Catch Me, I'm Falling.
That's what I meant to say.
Catch me, I'm falling.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah. Okay.
That was so bad. You want to just give her a mulligan? I don't know.
No.
That was
No.
so terrible.
I want to be out.
Oh, man.
I'm going to get a beer.
This is like my favorite game. This is my favorite KVJ game currently.
Play on. Play by yourself.
Okay.
I would.
Play with yourself.
Okay, Jbird, your word is walking.
Walking on sunshine. Oh. I don't know why I made it British,
British
but it's
version?
still... It's a
Katrina and the Waves?
British cover band, but that's the song.
Okay, walking
British
on
cover band.
sunshine. Oh, I'm walking on sunshine. Oh. Okay, I'll give you credit on that.
That song sucks.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Okay, Dennys, your word is get.
Get back, get back, get back to where you come belong.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Get back.
You could do get down tonight. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Get down tonight.
Keep singing.
That one's going out to
Do a
Marcy.
little dance.
Come on.
Make a little love.
Yeah.
Get down tonight.
What?
Get down tonight.
Oh, I'm feeling it.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. The next one we'll do. Let's go with Dennys. Your word is hurt.
I hurt myself today.
Damn, we watched it the other day.
Johnny Cash version.
The sun was going down. It was real depressing.
We put it on right after Lonely. We watched the Bieber video.
Yeah, we're going. I don't know. We're going through.
You're
some
watching Justin Bieber videos?
video. Don't change the narrative. And we were watching some. I hurt myself.
You guys do some weird stuff. Man.
But you know, you only get just the surface of it. If you really got deep on how weird we are.
Okay, Jbird, your word is animal.
Just like animal, boss.
Yeah. Very nice.
I hope management's listening. I'm mixing an RMF tune.
Yeah, you are the only one you know. Dennys, your word is forever.
Forever. I don't think that's a song. I'm trying.
It's forever. This time I know, and there's no doubt in my mind.
Kiss, right?
Forever.
I knew that one too.
Mm-hmm.
And forever. There's a bunch of them.
Isn't there a Jesse and the Rippers version?
There is. There's a Full House
song.
Forever song.
That was the one I was trying to sing.
It's just my cup of soda. It's
Yeah, you
cheesy.
love it.
It's
Terrible.
full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheesy. It's
Awful.
It's really amazing.
Okay, Jbird, you get the win if you can come up with a song that has got she in it. 3.
She's like the wind.
Oh, your boy.
Oh.
She.
Oh wait, what was it?
She, not she's.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
She blinded me with science.
Oh, there you go.
She blinded me with science.
Okay, pulled it out
The
there at
champ.
the end.
Raining.
Yes.
The champ.
He got it. His favorite game. Very nice. All right, we got an after the show podcast. We got beers flowing, some good times. We do a little sing along. You never know what might happen. You'll catch it live in just about 10 minutes on Facebook and YouTube. And your thought of the day is next. All right, we got a fun little after the show podcast going to be coming up here, and Jaybird's going to get us there with his thought for the day.
It's your turn.
I know, dog. I'm trying to set up the stage, build a little suspense.
He can't find the quote.
In order to find something, you must search for it.
Like your quote?
I'm gonna start over. In order to find something, you must search for it. In case, if you are searching for an insight, you must search within.
What? Damn, that beer kicked in quick. You just opened it and you're already hammered.
No one can save us but ourselves. No one can, no one may. We ourselves must watch this. Watch this.
The music ran out.
Hold on.
You're falling apart.
No, let it go. Let's move on.
No, that's
This is Friday. People depend on this.
No one depends
You're
on this.
setting the
Only
tone.
2 people on Twitter care about this segment. And one of them, I think, is kind of heckling me about it. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Pretty good, Bird. Pretty good.
You need to walk the path right out of here.
Written by gibberish.
I'll do better on Monday. I'll do
Okay.
better on Monday.
Lies.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.